Hello everyone, I'm David Sanchez Plaza, Cloud Solution Architect at Huawei Cloud. Today, I would like to share my thoughts and practices for modernizing apps. Digital transformation is well underway in every industry. We believe every industry will be a software enterprise in the near future. In the journey to a digital world, app modernization is key, and it requires agile innovation, rapid service rollout, and a smooth evolution of legacy apps. In addition, large IT systems will be managed in an orderly manner, and app data should be shared securely. According to Forrester research, enterprises with modernized apps will see a massive 128% increase in the return on investment. We believe that app modernization will reshape business value. Is modernizing apps necessary? The answer is yes. Time-consuming infrastructure construction and scaling it, unreliability, slow rollout, weak security, and complicated governance. These are the problems that traditional app frameworks present. They prevent enterprise from quickly responding to fierce competition and user requirements. We want to help enterprises solve these problems by making traditional apps modern and agile. Based on Huawei's 20 years of experience in digital transformation, we propose 4 ways of modernizations. What are these 4 ways and what are the benefits do they offer? The first way involves modernizing infrastructure. By using technologies such as containers, distributed or ubiquitous computing, and unified computing, we are able to transform a traditional infrastructure to a cloud-native infrastructure. Because they do not build in-house infrastructure, enterprises can opt for ready-to-use elastic cloud infrastructure and focus more on business innovation. The second way involves modernizing architecture and its design. That is, to decouple apps through service-oriented and serverless architecture and improve app reliability by implementing active-active strategies and disaster recovery. The third way involves modernizing the development cycle and operation and maintenance. The goal is agile and secure delivery of cloud-native apps. We introduce DevSecOps in the app lifecycle to automate the development lifecycle and operation and maintenance, so apps can be released in weeks or even days, and to incorporate security into it. With more enterprises deploying their new and legacy apps across different types of clouds, how to securely reuse app assets and process the data between apps has become a primary concern. The fourth way involves modernizing governance and operations using solutions such as all-domain integration, app asset management, and blockchain. Today, my focus is in the last 3 ways of modernization. Let's first look at the evolution of an app architecture and design. App architecture has gone from monolith to microservices. The microservices architecture has many advantages. For example, services are smaller, so they can be rolled out in weeks with DevOps automated pipelines. In addition, services can be scaled up in seconds to meet surges in demand when they are deployed in hosting platforms, which also provide standard full-stack operation and maintenance capabilities. Although the microservices architecture plays a role in app modernization, it is not the final answer, because the technologies keep evolving. Now, we witness the rise of serverless architecture. With a serverless architecture, the infrastructure resources can be abstracted from the final developers so they can focus on apps without worrying about the resource allocation and maintenance and operations. Serverless is more elastic. Resources can be scaled in milliseconds, comparing to seconds within the microservices. So, serverless can be adopted in scenarios that require very low latency. Serverless also transforms development practices, reducing app rollout duration from weeks to days. Developers create apps by developing an orchestration function that they don't have to build in the runtime environments for their rollout. With so many benefits, there is no doubt that serverless is an inevitable trend for cloud native. An industry research shows that 80% of global enterprises will adopt serverless by 2026. Huawei has launched full-stack serverless cloud services. With OpenRoyal as the core, Huawei Serverless incorporates function graph, cloud application engine, event grid, and end-to-end serverless toolchain. It makes app development more efficient and simple, freeing developers from the hassle of server and other infrastructure management. The app rollout duration is slashed from weeks to days. Huawei Serverless helps enterprises optimize resource utilization. Resources are automatically scaled up and down based on charging demand, preventing wasting resources. In function graph, cold start is as short as 50 milliseconds, which means functions can start up quickly and invoke resources. Huawei Video has used function graph to improve transcoding resource utilization by 60%. Currently, serverless functions in the industry are basically stateless and used in a web and mobile apps, IoT, and other simple scenarios that does not require much state information. Huawei Function Graph is the first of its kind to support stateful functions, which is ideal for scenarios that require real-time state information, such as gaming, financial risk control, and machine learning. For example, each time user logs into games, they will need to access their progress. If stateless functions are used, a real-time experience cannot be guaranteed because the frequent access to externally stored data and long delays. However, with stateful functions that store data internally, users can enjoy a smooth gaming experience. Now, let's move to modernizing development and operation and maintenance. We have gone through the transformation from Agile development to DevOps. Since apps have been deeply integrated into our work and life, app security has become a hot topic. For example, apps for healthcare, banking, or automobile industry, users are concerned not only with their privacy, but also with the life and property security. Traditional security is usually defensive, and hardening measures are always implemented during app runtime. This cannot eliminate security risk in the development phase, so apps are still under severe risk and after they go online. The demand for built-in security and trustworthy development has led to the rise of DevSecOps. DevSecOps integrates security standards and specifications into development and operations, automates implementation and verification, improves app security without affecting and delivery efficiency. In this way, apps can be secure right from the start. Let's first take a look at Huawei Cloud DevCloud. It's an end-to-end toolchain, the first of its kind to streamline the entire software cycle from requirements. You can do code commits, build, test and verification, release and deployment, operation and maintenance. DevCloud integrates security into the entire development process and provides an end-to-end security services, including code security, trustworthy builds, artifact security, and security testing. It complies with more than 5 types of security standards and provides more than 15,000 code-sec rules. The service has been awarded the most influential DevOps product by Cloud Computing Open Source Industry Alliance, OSCAR, at the Global Operations Summit, GOPS, for 2 consecutive years. IDC has named DevCloud as the leader for its leading product capabilities, excellent localization services, mature ecosystem, and forward-looking strategy. IDC pointed out that DevCloud is leading China's DevOps cloud service market, ranking first in both product capabilities and market share in China. Another immense helpful development tool for Huawei is Huawei Cloud App Cube. Recent years has seen the rapid growth of low-code products. As one of them, ApeCube provides a large number of app assets such as page component, service connector, and typical ape templates, and provides tools such as developers can create the desired apps with little or even no coding. Development efficiency is increased for more than 10x. ApeCube enables anyone in an enterprise with or without coding experience to quickly develop apps as part of their digital transformation. Business personnel can orchestrate apps without code using templates and processes. Professional engineers can develop apps using the low-code approach. When it comes to complex service logic, software engineers can develop microservices with full code and orchestrate these microservices and services developed using low-code in a unified manner. AppCube has been applied to diverse industries, such as enterprise office, emergency command, city management, smart campus, significantly improving the development efficiency. A development framework is the foundation for app development. During Huawei's 30+ years of R&D experience, hundreds of thousands of Huawei R&D engineers have summarized their development lifecycle best practice for design, development, testing, operation and maintenance to governance, and have converted this specification into basic requirements for app development. All these specifications can be easily implemented into DevSpore. To make DevSpore more easy to use, we have developed many key capabilities, such as automatic generation of app framework code, metadata code, delivery pipelines, and app configurations. This slashes 80% of the repeated adaptation workload and 90% of the manual project configuration workload. Developers can build development engineering capabilities for a new app within hours. Many enterprises have come a long way in their journey to digitalization. At this point, we can see the coexistence of new and legacy apps, of diverse services and data interference standards, and of multiple types of infrastructures such as public cloud, private cloud, edge cloud, and traditional data centers. This presents a huge challenge for enterprises that they want to upgrade their IT systems without interrupting services. Inclusiveness becomes a keyword when enterprises modernize the app governance and operations. Based on Huawei's 20 years of experience in digital transformation, we have developed a complete set of philosophies and solutions for app governance and operations. They include Roma Connect, Roma Exchange, Roma BCS, and Roma Lab. Roma Connect connects legacy and new apps across cloud and domains, protecting existing assets during the app evolution. Roma Exchange is a unified digital asset operation system. It accumulates assets such as data, apps, APIs, integration, and models in the platform, and opens and distributes assets in an orderly manner. Roma BCS enables trustworthy data exchange and processing between apps and traceable data flows. Last but not least, Roma Lab, an open ecosystem platform on which we work with the partners to continuously innovate industry apps. Roma Connect focuses on app and data connection. It integrates messages, data, APIs, and devices to help enterprises rapidly streamline legacy systems with cloud-native applications, and connect on cloud with on-premises apps. The service has been widely recognized in the industry for its powerful integration capabilities and has won the Trustworthy Cloud User Case Best Practice Award in 2021. This year, we have launched 4 new capabilities on Roma Connect. First, Roma site instances deployed at edge can be reversibly cascaded with Roma Connect on the cloud, so app data and data integration is seamlessly even in complex conditions. The second is API lifecycle management, which enables effective management and operation of internal data and APIs. The third is Visual Service Flow orchestration, which allows for quick app integration. Fourth, integration capabilities are enhanced. Now, more than 100 types of apps can be connected, as against 50 more types earlier. Roma Connect supports more ecosystem and makes migration with zero reconstruction time possible. Now, blockchain was first used in finance, but now has been adopted in many fields to meet the requirements of trustworthy value transfers such as supply chains, public services, energy, copyright, and IoT. Huawei began to work on blockchain in 2015 and launched the second generation of Huawei Cloud Blockchain Service. The service helps enterprises efficiently develop blockchain solutions and apps at a low cost. It is efficient, secure, easy to use, and open. It supports a throughput of more than 50,000 transactions per second, 10 times higher than the industry level, and large-scale networks with 10,000 nodes, 100 times higher than the industry level. Huawei Cloud Blockchain has been applied in more than 70 projects in 7 industries, such as the red wine industry. Counterfeit red wines are always an issue in the industry. French foreign trade advisors claimed in a report that 1 out of every 2 bottles of French wine sold in Chinese market is counterfeit. This is where blockchains come into play, making it possible to trace wine and reduce wine fraud. A use case of Huawei Cloud Blockchains is Huawei Muscle. It supports concurrent information recording of hundreds of thousands of products to the chain. Wines are traced throughout the entire life cycle, from production, transportation, inspection, to customs clearance, so customers can purchase wines without worrying about their authenticity. As the internet continues to grow rapidly, numerous excellent works are being created. However, creators' rights and interests are damaged by frequent infringement. That's why Huawei Cloud Blockchains and Huawei Device have jointly launched Digital Copyright Identifier Kit, DCI Kit, to enable creators to apply for copyright right after they have created the works. Creators can also use the DCI Kit for online authorization and copyright protection. We sincerely invite you to join us in reshaping trust in different industries and promoting a healthy industry development. Finally, I would like to introduce Huawei Blockchain 2.0 white paper to you. The white paper 1.0 was released in 2018. 3 years later, in the white paper 2.0, we talk about the latest industry progress and the key challenges to blockchains around the world, and elaborate on Huawei's blockchain development strategies, key technologies, direction, and best practices in public services, healthcare, finance, and automobile industries. We hope that you can join us to work together and build a thriving blockchain ecosystem. The white paper can be downloaded from the Huawei Cloud website. That's all for me. Thank you for your time.